Hey guys, welcome to Get It Done with Gabby. Today we're going to be organizing this crafting zone. We are at my best friend's house and she just moved in here a few months ago, and this is her quilting collection. She really enjoys quilting, and over the years she has collected a lot of like fabric and things and etc. We're going to learn a lot about quilting today. I don't know very much about it, so I don't know the terms for all these things. What did you say those little blocks are called?
Notions.
Notions. I hear there are lots of notions here. So for those of you that like quilting and are into that sort of thing, this is going to be a fun video. We're going to get into every single one of these boxes and organize the crap out of them. I have been told that we're not decluttering a lot of things, so today is strictly organization. We're going to make this quilting wall look gorgeous. We have labeling devices. Apparently there's something we can label fabric with specifically. I think the plan of attack is to take everything off the wall and start going through things one by one. We have a couple extra boxes off to the side. Actually, let me just get you in closer. Okay, let's take a peek. So we have this shelf up top that we're going to use to display some books. Are they quilting books?
Yes.
Quilting books. And then we just have a lot of stuff to just organize and make beautified. So I think all this stuff down here for the most part is like fabric and whatnot. Looks like there's some threads over there. It's going to be a good time. And then here are our bonus boxes. Chilling over here. This is the cutting table, but where are you trying to put the cutting table? Oh, okay, back here she's making this felt wall thing. It's going to be a cute square to pin up potential quilt patterns, and then the cutting board will go underneath. It's going to be a vibe. Oh, do you have more beads? Because my children are fighting over the beads. Yes. The big fat ones. Parker got really mad because Penny got obsessed with them one time, and she like, Auntie gave those to me. I was like, well, crap. We'll see if Auntie has a second pair of beads. Okay, you have plenty of beads. You take whatever you want. No longer have to fight over the purple and gold beads. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything else I need to explain. This is pretty straightforward. We're gonna get to work. Let's pull it all down and put it in a pile. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see the fun fabric from my baby's blankies.
Yes.
Oh. Oh no. My last button. It's out. Okay. It has been spread out on the floor. Okay, where do you want to start? Okay, so first question is there anything... Oh, it's my pointing stick.
There you go.
Okay, now we're rolling here. Is there anything that can immediately, like, go into place? Like, Or does this all need to be sorted through?
Some of it doesn't belong down here, like on that wall. Do I pull that stuff out?
Tell me and I will grab.
Like the thermostat box. Yeah, that does not need to be on the wall.
This guy?
Yeah, that whole stack.
This whole stack.
So like that cardboard box, the felt right.
We can move some of these out so we have a little like walkway, because that would actually make way more sense.
Because like even those the spool boxes you see on the floor next to your right, we're going to find more spools that could go in those. So it's like, do we put them away and then have to get them back out?
No.
Yeah.
No, we just leave it open and ready
That's
for
what I'm
business. Okay, now we have a path. Okay, we're gonna decorate first. Oh, why not?
Why not? Well, it's stuff that has a place that's getting out of tow.
Right, we know right where. Oh yeah, because then we could use it. Come in closer.
See, here's what's my drawing for Parker's quilt.
Oh.
But that's like there's stuff in here that I just like shoved in here in various moves.
Well, this is a pretty tall shelf.
Well, and this is all of the books.
Just all of
If that
this
helps.
everything.
So this is all of the books here.
We're just gonna start vibing. Warm welcome, cozy quilts for babies.
Gotta keep that.
They're also so heavy. I don't like to break the shelf off the wall by putting them all in.
Oh, they're in studs.
Oh, okay. So they're not going
like
anywhere.
those metal frames are to the studs.
Oh, okay. So we're totally fine to.
This was my first quilt, look. I don't need it. I don't know why I still have it.
It's memorabilia.
There was stuff I made in there.
Stitches and pins. How old were you when you got this?
10.
It was meant to be.
Well, my grandma started at an early age. I was the first grandchild on that side, so
there's a lot
she had to instill it.
Of course. I'm gonna have to rainbow coordinate these once I see them all. Fantastic sports quilt.
Okay.
Well, that's that. I don't know how I feel about that.
We can move them around too once we get more stuff on the shelves. I don't know what to do with CD-ROMs. You have to have a special laptop to even look at those.
CD-ROMs. My computer has one if you're really trying to get
well, and
into it.
I have an old, I should say my old laptop that I kept only because it can read discs still. I obviously don't have cubby space for everything, so like my iron, I have multiple irons and a steamer that could go up there.
Okay.
They're just not pretty, but
make them decor pieces. Yeah.
Some of those things that like I need access to that won't be in the cubbies.
Okay, I'm gonna
rather have stuff on the shelves than on this like lower.
This lower thing, yeah.
Patterns.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to this later. At least it's in rainbow order now. That's something. You said these are all patterns and templates?
Yes.
Okay.
The start of them.
Stop. Because
they're scattered.
Alright, we decided these little things can go...
Yeah, here, we'll dump them out though first.
Oh, dump them out, because they have...
They have things. Because we might use them to store things. So what's in there? It's just scraps. Maybe that's our scrap bin then.
Scraps?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I have a lot of scraps, but that will be our starter scraps.
It's a tiny dog outfit.
Oh, yeah. So that is too small for my mom's little tiny dog.
It is?
Yeah. It's too tight on her. Like, we couldn't get it off of her very easily. Yeah. We about had to cut it off.
But she's like the tiniest dog that they make.
Yes. But that's an extra small in dog sweaters.
Well,
so
okay.
I'm adding some elastic to it to make it fit better.
Here's where I fail is I'm not much of a decorator, so we're just gonna
just like put them up there loose, because then we'll have stuff to move around.
Yeah. Okay.
But like the irons and the steamer can go up there.
And do you utilize them down here? Like, do you want them on this side for functionality?
So
where would they best be suited?
Well, that's because I get it down every so often, but like with the folding, like cutting table too, like I don't have that out all the time if I have people over.
Right.
So I mean, just on one of the shelves is fine.
Okay.
Like if it's prettier to put them all up in the upper left-hand corner so they're out of view. That is fine.
Over here. What do you want them, here or here?
Yeah, up top is good.
Maybe you put fabric on the outsides of your iron boxes.
Decoupage.
Everything's a decoration, okay? Everything.
So this is like where my grandma had all these little pouches or boxes or bags of like
Bits and
different
bobs?
things. Yes.
You must examine and
Bits and
decide where it goes.
Because this is like, it's like a little to-go kit. Because she has like mini scissors in here too.
You gotta be able to quilt on the go.
Right? Her wrist guard. Check this out.
I mean, you're gonna need one of those.
Like it's got finger holes in it.
You laugh, you better keep that.
Oh, I am.
One of these days.
It's going in her little pouch here that she made. I'm just doing away with some of the plastic baggies.
Oh,
She
look
made
at
all these little bags
this.
and things.
That's a fancy little thing.
So that's for your iron when
Yeah.
it's hot. That you can lay. So that will go with the iron. And fun fact, my grandma was also a hairdresser.
Ooh.
So she used a lot of these hairpins as like basting pins.
I mean, you work with what you got. Got hair clips, use hair
If you
clips.
find hair clips, that's why.
A grandma special. Okay, I see flowers
Yeah, so that does not need to be part of the quilting wall.
and balloons. Okay, this is all party.
Party stuff. So I have some party stuff over there
Okay.
with my other sewing machine.
We're gonna have to get you a party tote.
Well, we got plenty of empty totes.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay.
That's fine.
Just do it with confidence,
Yeah.
and people will think it was on purpose.
We'll put it up there and we decide, hey, that can be on a lower shelf. We'll move stuff around.
To all of my quilters out there, is this not an impressive stash? I feel like this is very impressive. You got a lot of projects.
A lot of quilters say there's multiple hobbies that come with quilting. The buying of the materials and
Is
then the
the
actual
hobby.
using them.
Sometimes you just like getting them and having them.
I think my grandma had multiple of those hobbies because as you can see, a lot of this fabric was from her and all these little notions.
Notions. Every town you go to, you have to go to the quilt shop and get some
do.
samples.
I do, and that's what she did. So this is where there's like lots of little
I mean,
things.
I get it from the crocheting that I watch. I'm more on the crochet side of material crafting, but yeah, I see everyone, they gotta go to the yarn shop and get some specialty yarn.
So this is where like all these little boxes, and so between these guys and those little fold up cardboardy guys, this is where I had different storage methods and then moved multiple times.
So it's all
So
kind of.
we kind of need to sort through it to match what goes together.
So
and
just
then
start making.
we'll start making piles.
I'm wondering, I should just probably look around and grab all the little bits and bobs, and we can do a bits and bobs like micro sorting situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if that's
I'm just gonna grab anything that's little. Wait, party.
good. Yep. Party.
Machiners. What?
So when
Oh,
you're
fingers,
quilting-
machiners.
Yes. When you're
Machiners.
quilting multiple layers, they want to like slide around as you're guiding it through the machine for the quilting part. And that helps. It's like basically grippy
Grippy
gloves.
Grippy gloves.
Tongue twister.
Looks like we got some more storage. What are these bad boys for?
These guys.
Bobbins. Bobbins.
So this is like a quilter's dilemma. Because I have like multiple. Do I store them with the spools so I know they match up? See, like I have some in there. Because like some of the colors are so close together, or they're different types of thread. Or do I store them separately?
My instinct is to move all of them into these same ones.
Right?
But that's me.
Yeah.
You have to make the decision.
No, that's
on.
good.
Okay. And then what are we doing with all of these empty bobbins then?
So that's where I like,
Put those in one of those cubby holes? Just pick a hole and put them in there?
yes, or if we put them in something else, they can go in that little drawer filing cabinet thing.
Okay.
So that's where some of these little guys will be combined into some of those drawers.
Okay. Do you want to unbox that so we can start utilizing it, or do you want to wait? Okay.
See, this is what, like, IKEA is honestly like an organizer's dream, but because you can get little things like this for really cheap.
So are we officially deciding they go in here? Okay.
You want to put them in rainbow order?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
Check out this bobbins.
Yeah, bobbin.
Bobbin organization. We've got rainbow colors. We've got neutrals, and we've got rainbow thread. You know, it's the little things.
Yeah.
Just really send it. Okay, I'll make a projects pile.
Yes.
Where
Perfect.
did that
So, like, this tote.
That's your sports
that's
project.
all of that. Yes.
Is a project. Okay, I'm gonna start
is a
setting them
project.
in this general vicinity. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. We still have a really big pile here.
Well, and so that's where, so like, this is like the crafty stuff that can go with those crafty totes.
Crafty totes. Do you want me to put all of these in this baggie?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Since we found the bag, it's already started.
You will never run out of little bobbins ever.
I don't know, I might.
I think you should send this bag on its way. That's what I think.
We need a bigger bag?
No, you need less bobbins. Okay, so we're moving on to the fabric portion of things. We're pulling all of the projects out because we're going to keep project totes. Let me back up. She's got individual totes for specific projects. So our thought is to put them over on the shelves by the sewing machine, like as a priority situation. Like these are started projects, these are ready to go, and then move over to just fabric storage on the other side. So we're going to start by pulling all the projects and seeing how we want to organize those.
So it looks like this is all kind of for that one. But this is where it's something that I am not at this skill level
Oh,
yet.
okay.
And so
This is like a level up scenario.
it's a project that's going to be done
Later.
a while from now.
Okay, so why is this out of your skill level? What about it is?
I have not yet done this paper piecing.
Oh. Have you seen people do this before?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen my grandma do it, but...
So it like stays on it?
So yeah, so basically when you're making teeny tiny pieces like this,
Yeah.
they'll have like paper printed out to where you can like sew along a certain line, cut along a certain line. But so you can see here, so she's got these pieces started with the paper templates that she's cut out the fabric along. And then that helps kind of, you know, almost like stiffen it to where you have something kind of stuck to it. So when you're sewing multiple small pieces together, you have kind of something to help manage
Do you
it.
rip this off afterwards?
Yes.
Oh.
So then once it's done, you'll tear the paper out before you like sandwich it with the batting and the backing fabric.
Okay.
But so she has a bunch of these like started. So that's where she's cut out a bunch of things already. So it's like a halfway done project.
Okay.
So that's kind of like these two totes.
Or larger.
So I don't know that we're going to be able to combine them. But luckily these fit into those cubbies.
Really well.
Where we can just stack these kind of together.
Okay. Alright.
Because like these, there's like bobbins in there that don't fit my machine.
Oh, so you have to
Yeah.
re-wrap those.
Oh, so those can go in one of the totes. One of the
So
many
do you
cubbies.
want like the ones you're not getting to down here in the corner?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Is that just fabric organization?
Yeah, well, and it's not even really like organized. It's all just kind of shoved in here.
So maybe we save the fabric organization to the very like towards the last thing and we just put all fabric off to the side.
So like this one is just batting. Batting scraps, different types of batting.
Okay, so that's a slightly different.
Yes.
Slightly different.
So
what about these guys?
more fabric, random fabric. This is a loose project on top here. I'm gonna put it in a bag.
Fabric.
You know, keeping them separate, but some of these projects are so small they don't get a whole tote.
Okay.
So,
is this just fabric?
yeah, that's scraps.
Okay, scraps.
Project.
Just fabric.
Yes.
What's going on? Okay, is this a project?
Yes.
This guy?
Project.
Project. This is fabric.
Fabric. Here's more fabric.
Fabric. How do you classify already used project material?
Yeah, it's still fabric. Like a lot of the fabric I can reuse in other projects. But that's where I had each of those for your babies in like separate paper bags. So I at least got rid of most of the paper bags and shoved it in some totes. But that's where a lot of them are just random. I think that's all just loose fabric. Yeah, it's just in a variety of
So this all just
bags
needs to be,
and bins and
to be organized.
that's project.
What's this bad boy? Craft?
Craft.
Okay,
Craft
so
bins.
I'm gonna
there's
put.
two like random craft bins.
Yeah, we will get to those later. Crafting can just be dealt with towards the end here.
Projects. Fabric. Fabric. These don't slide very well on the carpet.
Nope.
More fabric.
Oh my god! But what if we like really
Projects?
organize the fabric and it's gonna look so good?
That's like kind of my intent. We'll see how far we can get today.
We can do it!
And see, so like those bags are mostly projects. This is loose fabric.
These are random thingy.
Yeah, you can put those over. But see, obviously, like these plastic bags don't stack very well. I think that's all loose fabric. And this is where like we can combine some of these into totes.
What was this? What, this is fabric right here?
Yes, that is all fabric.
Okay. Okay. You said this is a project?
So this is the project pile.
Project zone. Do you want to keep this box or swap?
Yeah, we can swap.
Okay.
So she has this project, like they're already kind of sorted in here that we could stack into a different container.
Is this its own singular project?
Yes.
Okay.
I kept it
Small
just because I don't know if there's other pieces to that
Somewhere.
in one of these.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is all just stacked in here.
What's this situation?
That's loose. I'm going to put it with this.
Okay.
So like the papers and other... I have one tote that's like random.
What's this guy? Is this a project?
That is, yeah, the quilt stockings. So
Okay, so this needs a
it's like its
container.
own separate... We're keeping it in the box.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot
So
about
my
that.
grandma has had this Yonkers box
Yonkers.
for decades. And Yonkers is no longer in existence.
And you better believe that your children's children are going to be keeping this Yonkers box.
Eventually
Hashtag
the Yonkers box will go away, but...
Yonkers for life. This
I did work at Yonkers. Do you remember that?
No, I do not remember you worked. You worked at Yonkers?
In high school.
What? How do I not remember this? But like, what's the logistics of actually just displaying? Damn it.
And that's just it. It doesn't fit very well. So for now,
Yonks.
great. Yonks. Obviously a cardboard box is not going to hold up very well, but...
Yonkers for life. Oh, hanky panks.
Will your audio like pick him up?
Probably. Well, it's pointed this direction, so maybe not. If it was pointed towards the stairs, it probably would.
Oh my gosh. Because I can like go lock him up.
No, it's fine. We can have sad puppy whimpers. He's not even in a crate. He has the whole upstairs to himself. He's just mad that we're down here talking without him.
That is just a bag I need to take upstairs with my other reusable bags. I don't know if I'll keep it or not, but yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start trying to peel off these bad boys.
Make them pretty so we can see what's inside.
Oh, look at that. They made them to be peeled. They had a peel slippy sloppy thing.
Nice. Yeah, okay. I don't need that. I have plenty of extra cupware.
Nailed it.
Good job.
All right. Looking cute. Boom. All right, what section do you want these guys?
So I was thinking those kind of in the first one closest to the machine, just because I use those with every single use of the machine. And if we can fit a couple of these projects in those and not take up a whole bin.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
I think that works for these three at least.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep all of these hexies. There's so many. Oh my gosh, this is all, look how, she cut these out. Like these are not.
Why did you need that many? Grandma.
Because she was making all these blocks and some of them are like just hexagons.
Do we put the hexagons in the bottom of this and this is just a hexagon carrier? I think we need one of these, or one of the medium ones if we're putting, like, if you put all those in this and set everything on top.
Well, I'm not going to keep all of them.
Okay.
This is a lot to just store a bunch of paper for years.
We're going to be 70 and pissed that you threw away all of these hexagon squares when we're sitting there trying to cut them.
But should I just go get a smaller bag? Because I don't have anything smaller. I don't need that. I'm going to go get some Ziplocs real quick.
Just like a gallon baggie might do the trick.
Yeah.
Can you guys see this? Look at this box of hexagon papers. Grandma cut these, every single one, like a champ.
Done. I feel like I should recycle all of this and not just throw it away. It's going in the recycling bin.
Okay, so we can maybe pull it back out when we make that project bucket.
Yes.
Okay, well that was a pipe dream anyway. That's kind of arching.
We'll put weight on it. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
All of these totes of fabric are heavy, so.
Okay, so we've got 3 totes now. I think we're ready to move on to that. Let me put these on the shelves and see what we are vibing with over here.
Yeah, however they will stack best.
Are y'all watching this? Come in close.
Here, you want another one?
I'm gonna...
That's patterns.
Oh, okay. For now. I'm gonna ruminate on this for a bit.
And I bought, so like the smaller totes will fit in the cubby next to the bigger ones. It's just those project totes that are like an awkward size.
Yeah, these fit next to the big ones.
Yes. So that's why I have multiple of both of the sizes.
Okay.
So we can fill it.
With things.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this here.
Or leave it empty and store then some of this stuff eventually.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All of this loose batting.
And then, did you want to combine it with this batting over here? Or is this...
Well, that's like smaller scraps.
Okay.
And or, so like, I made some pot holders, and that's like heat resistant stuff in there.
Okay, so
So
we'll
it's like,
probably
it's like
leave
a
that
variety.
Yes, I've been thinking about that. I think if we put these 3 in a space bag and went it would fit in there great. This is my theory, my big brain theory.
So like if I can tell, like the labels on them tell me what size it is,
Okay.
that would be helpful. So maybe individually.
Okay.
Because they're just such different shapes and sizes that it's going to be hard to...
Like, did you want to make a label for this one that we put in with it when we space bag it?
Maybe.
Because they're going to get so
yeah,
crunchy.
I have to measure it.
Okay.
And then I do have other totes, so like the one that the projects are in.
Can I take these out of this and then just leave this paper over it?
As long as you keep the labels. Okay. Like I have another one that looks like this. It's just slightly different shape and size than those two.
Okay.
So whatever we need, it's probably how the totes for. Oh, okay.
Do you want this back page? Okay.
No, the front page will tell me what I need.
Okay, let's see what we got. It's gonna be close, people. Let's see if we can get it in there. Got a pipe dream. Let's see what we can do. You probably want them laid nicely flat though, right? That's too tight. Yep, we're just gonna use a daddy. It's vacuum time. I wonder if I should have put it down in there first and then sucked it. So
Maybe,
it can
yeah, you
form
might have to like fold it in half now or something.
to the box. So I originally just had them down here like that.
Ah.
So if I zip it, but maybe I should fold it.
Corners in? Yeah, I don't know. I always fight the space bag.
There's gotta be a good way to do this.
You know,
I know why it's giving me such grief. I got a piece of paper right where the suction hole is.
yeah,
Dummy! Oh my goodness. How many times am I gonna have to start this over before I nail it?
You love space bags.
We're almost there, guys. You know what we lose in time? We make up for in storage, okay? I am an absolute genius. That's all I have to say
Look
about
at
that.
that fabric ID tape.
Woo woo! It's been ID'd. Watch out,
See if I
y'all.
put it in the right place for a space bag, or if I folded it appropriately.
We will see. Oh, and it fits perfectly. Wow, we did it. Oh, yes.
So my problem is, I buy batting with the intent of like, that piece is for that project, that piece is for that project. So like, it's just because they won't fit in those
In
project
the
codes.
project.
So
Well,
it looks like I have a lot, but most of them do have the designated project.
see, that's
And I
fine.
buy it when it's on clearance, so then I get, 3 or 4 at a time.
Heck yeah. Time to suction. Oh, yes. That is just something lovely. I'm not going to suction the little ones because they're little.
Perfect. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so much better than a black space bag.
Yes, it is. Glorious. Space bags. Highly recommend. Space bags of any variety. Apparently magic bags are good.
Walmart.
Walmart.
Magic bags. They probably sell them elsewhere.
Use the gym for gymming. What?
It's just I've been climbing around stuff to get to the treadmill. Okay, I should say it's been a clear path to get to the treadmill until like today when we've been moving stuff
recently.
Around, so. I've been using the treadmill.
Well, that's more than I can say. I have a full gym set up and I'm not using it, so.
You have tiny humans.
That's why I should be working
take most of your time from you.
We'll get there.
Okay. I'm sorting this.
Matt and I talk a big game about how we need to like really get our health together because we're getting older and it's like not, our bodies aren't just making up for it anymore. Like we really do need to start lifting weights and taking care of ourselves.
And it's like if you don't make time for it now, it's only going to get harder.
Yeah.
These glues might be dried up. I don't know. Look at these giant upholstery needles.
Dang, what do you need them so long for?
So think of like if you were quilting a big cushion, say it was like really thick to push through all the layers.
Oh, okay, I see.
Like when you're sewing
so
like the buttons and things on to like pinch the layers
all the
together.
Way through. I see. Here's our vocabulary word of the day. Notions. All of this? No, notions.
That's
What's
fabric.
the size?
Notions is gonna be like a generic term for all of the little things, like what we put in that little cubby guy.
Oh. So not fabric. Notions are not fabric. Notions are bits and bobs.
Pretty much, yeah. Look what I found.
Ah, come here.
There might be more in here.
My job is bobbins.
There's like one floating in this.
Just a single bobbin. Bobbins be damned. You will all be in one place.
I knew there was more. I think this is the last tote of bits and bobs.
Mm-hmm.
As I find now.
Let's see. I'm incredibly proud of my bobbin selection here, so like I'll be in charge of the bobbins.
I can't use them unless.
However, you will be losing all this space of your bobbin collection, so I'm gonna need another baggie.
Okay.
Since you insist on saving your 1,000 bobbins.
Oh, look what I found!
Oh, it's a little penny!
Yeah, I keep all your cards, don't you know?
You don't have to. I free you of the guilt associated with decluttering anything I have ever given you. My grandma is a direct example of someone who guilt keeps things because so-and-so gave them to her. I don't care. I gave it to you because I thought of you and I love you, but you are not beholden to the item.
And honestly, like, this is the worst part of my house for that I've kept everything that was, like, my grandma's that passed down to me. The rest of the house is way less cluttered.
That wasn't even cluttered, though. I was, like, really organized from a starting perspective.
Okay, but the top of it was not. It was cluttered with everything that I just found around the house, unpacking boxes and moving and...
I'll accept the term cluttered.
So, yeah, like this is a quilt that my great-grandma put the top together.
Oh my.
And I'm hand finishing, so it takes a while. Because I don't want to run it through the machine and have it like gunk up or...
Yeah. That one takes delicate attention. Okay.
Dang it, I found more holiday.
Into the holiday bucket it goes.
I thought I could shove it over there because I was done, but clearly not done.
Okay, I'm going to start kind of moving some of these over onto the shelf. We can shuffle as we go, but yes, this way.
And this is why then how they end up with fabric stacked on top of them. So I'm like, oh, I found another one that goes with that.
Shove it.
I mean, this technically isn't holiday, but I bought it green and red.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
This is what happens when you follow people and they're like, oh, my bundles are on sale. And then you're like, that's
yes,
so
they
pretty.
Are. I got the money. Here it is. Have it.
But that's why like I kept it in a bag together because I'm like, that'd be really pretty to put all together in a quilt. I like the colors.
Are you just slightly too tall? How irritating. Get out of here.
See, and this is why, because I've moved and have different organization methods or storage containers over the years that they were folded one way to fit in one thing and then a different way to fit in something else.
It's like, of course you are a weird shape, because why make it simple?
I'm not making it easy on you.
Definitely not. Okay, what we're gonna do is just leave it alone, and I will manage.
Because they're all folded different. Like, even if I bought them from the same person, like, they're gonna be folded different.
Slightly different any way you spin it.
Okay, so.
Oh, nice.
This guy.
And then we can figure out the fabric situation.
So, this is all Grandma's fabric. Eventually I will combine it with mine, but
For now.
I just, you know. I don't know, I should just, we're gonna combine it.
Is it happening?
It's
Is
happening.
The moment?
The only thing I kept separate was her batiks because I don't have that many batiks, and that is a lot easier to kind of carve out.
Yes.
So this is where I have, we're gonna find combinations of projects like in a bag already.
So do we need to start another project bucket?
Maybe.
How many loose projects do we have?
That's where I don't know yet.
Here. We'll just start one up.
And it might be good
Projects.
just, I think we might only have like a little, oh here, this is one project. So I have like, okay. That's gonna be the backing fabric, okay?
And then everything in this
Garbage.
bucket?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's fine that they're like folded this way because I like have already picked out fabrics for it.
Yeah, so they're good to go.
And then we can put the cut pieces on top because I'm not going to use all of these fabrics for it.
Well, we might be out of space saloon in that one.
So we might have to use that and this on top.
Okay. Ow! Something just scraped me.
Is it the plastic bin?
Yes.
Hopefully not the fabric.
Oh, it's this bit right here. The little clips. I just... Okay. So those will just be a combo.
Because the little ones, whatever doesn't fit in there, you can fit in that bin probably on top.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I think it's just the way that that one fabric is folded. That like marbly one. Yeah. Yeah. Roll them, tuck them, whatever to make that fit.
Tuck it,
And then I'm going to start, I think, sorting by color. I don't even know. I'm going to keep these separate. That's all the Frank Lloyd Wright stuff.
Yes.
If we need to combine it, we can. I don't want to sort other stuff with it right now. Because that's kind of like a separate project in itself. Yeah, this is what happens when your grandma, taught you all of the things. If you like a fabric, buy it, because you might not see it ever again.
Grandma. This is not the way.
And clearly then I inherited totes and totes of her fabric.
I love this Halloween fabric. Ugh. I don't ever know what I would use Halloween fabric for, but it's so darn cute.
So one thing I'm making with it is a table runner, because I already have some of the, I had started it and then I kind of refiled it in there. But if you want a table runner for Halloween, maybe you'll have a house later.
Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, guys, I really spoke too soon last video. I jinxed myself hard with that whole, things have not been going smoothly, so will likely be a minute. Or we're completely starting over. Who knows?
Hopefully not.
Find out. Positive vibes, everyone. Send me positive vibes that this house situation gets resolved and we can have our house sooner rather than later. This, you are giving me grief. You are going to submit to my will.
It's not folded very well. So if you need to completely undo it and fold it.
There you go, you little nard. I just needed it to like behave in a way that wasn't causing the box to clip up on me. Okay, you're claiming that holiday is complete?
Yes, I have not found any others. I have looked through them. There are some that I could use like as holiday, but if it's just like this, I'm not putting it with holiday because like that I used in the baby quilt. It's not holiday specific. So now I was pulling out kind of binding pieces that I like. Not that I can't use them for other items, but that way I can kind of have an eyeball of like this.
Yes.
I was just trying to see if I could fill that one, and then the others, I think I'm just going to have to kind of sort. I thought about pulling out like novelty, and by novelty I mean like rainbow pineapples.
That is novelty.
And like SNL. Like those are going to be very specific use case items.
Okay, that would be a cute little bucket, right?
Yeah, and so that's where we can go through a lot of this and pull out some of those.
Specific ones here.
Like this. I don't have a 4th of July fabric section, but like that kind of stuff can go in this
event.
And so if it's like here,
make it pretty.
she has like the coffee mug rug thing.
Novelty.
That kind of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of novelty, and that's where we're going to kind of have to draw a line and just sort it with like other colorful stuff. So here's Star Wars in more like 4th of July. That's pretty specific.
Yep.
But if it's something that's like tie-dye or like these colorful items, for now, those can be sorted with the other colors.
Okay.
Because we're going to have a lot of novelty. Oh, here, this one's
work
creepy.
on the,
Don't
like,
even look at it.
Oh, why are we keeping? Are you going to put that on something? Don't you dare put this in my quilt.
It's going to
I'll
go
end you.
inside.
Ew, don't put that juju on me. Guys,
No.
that's messed up. Absolutely not.
That was
Under
from
any
my
circumstance.
grandma's cabinet. I don't even know why she bought it, but I had to take it. Like it was one of
You have to see this. This is horrifying. Good Lord, nightmare fuel.
It's gonna have a purpose.
No, it's not. Ew, I don't even want to touch it. That's totally freaking me out.
I don't know why she bought it. Like it's very
She's like, oh, cute clowns. Except no,
because nobody likes clowns. I have no idea.
unacceptable.
That was one of those that after my grandma passed, my grandpa had me go through all of her stuff, and he's like, you have to take that one. Because he was very much a jokester.
He thinks that's so funny.
He's probably the one that picked it out if they were like shopping together.
Right. He's like, no, definitely.
Okay. For now, I think we'll leave. There's probably more we can fit in there.
Okay.
But if we can kind of sort, I'm thinking by like color or like, I don't even know how to attempt.
Yeah.
Because some of them are going to be like modern. Some of them are going to be like florally.
Let's just
sort
do
everything
like
by colors.
start with reds and warms, and then start blues and greens, and just.
Because I'm going to have a lot of like neutrals.
And then neutral, and then whatever has less, you stick to neutral.
Okay.
Or neutral has its own bucket. I don't know.
And then squares.
Squares, so many squares. They're charm squares.
Yes, charm squares. So
New vocab word.
they'll
charm
come
squares.
in different sizes. I have a 10-inch charm square pack somewhere that was floating. Oh, here it is. So basically, they're like already cut for you, so you can piece them together in whatever pattern you want.
Easy.
So I
easy
have this
quilting.
like solid, like bright colors. I have a florally one. I have this one. It's like grays and muted tones. Separate. Whew. Here we go. Okay. This is like big cuts. I just left those out for now.
Okay.
That we can pile on other big cuts and maybe like charm squares.
Okay.
This is some projects. Everything else I think is loose fabric. So.
All right. Let the sorting begin. We just took a lunch break and we are ready to finish this project. Here we go. Oh, but now I'm all cold. I gotta get going again.
Can turn the fireplace on. Just for a minute.
Just for a minute. Okay, I am gonna start trying to like load and organize so we can see what space we have and how we need to like repackage things. Okay.
So I could store that in the storage room. Like, I'm not worried about
And then did you want crafting stuff out here?
I can put it elsewhere.
Scraps doesn't have to go there. Blue.
Like
Which one do you think you will need to access first?
Probably the one on the bottom.
Okay, so put this one.
Yeah, that one can go in my storage room.
Holy hefty, jeez, that one's gonna go on the bottom.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight with all the fabric.
That one's big time. Okay, we're gonna do like a really speedy like cleanup situation, and then we're gonna finish this wall, like as the project wall. It's gonna look great. I gotta show you guys the trash pile before we take it out of here. Is this all just garbage?
Yes.
This is our huge garbage pile. We got 2 trash bags full, some extra random things, and then, yeah, and then random offloading stuff that needs to just go somewhere else.
Recycle, donate, wash.
The crusty chunks. I am scoring, guys. Check this out. I got drawer organizers, beads, because my girls fight over these beads all the time, so now everyone gets beads, and now nobody will want the beads anymore because there's not just one. And then a little organizer for pencils and markers and things.
Perfect.
Oh my! Okay, we have mostly cleaned up our explosion, so now we're gonna do hanky. Now the Mike's gonna be picking that up because he's just like
I can go lock him up.
no, he's fine. We're gonna do the felt square wall and set that up all fancy, and then I think we'll do final reveals. So good, remember? Woo woo! We gotta bring the table in too. Yeah, come admire your beautiful work.
Oh, she looks so good.
Heck yes!
So it will go against the wall like this. Like so, like that. Perfect.
That's the exact dimension of this table.
That's what I was going for.
Alrighty guys, we did it! It's organized! Alyssa has, oh no, I don't think, do you want people to know your name?
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I ever said your name in this whole thing.
They don't know who I am. It's fine. You can say use my first name.
Okay. Alyssa has some more decor and stuff upstairs. I think we're going to do a little bit of rearranging and whatnot as she designs her space, but it's pretty much all done. I'm super stoked. We have a couple piles of things that need boxes or like totes of sorts to finish organizing that. There's a couple spaces here, and then we're thinking maybe like a wicker basket or something for the longer, thinner things to go on a shelf, but that's all TBD. As it stands, it's done. Freaking look at the majesty of this fabric organization. We did end up going with projects on the left side. So these are all like pending current projects that she's working on, all the way to like here and over. And then this is all fabric. Actually, okay, these two are craft boxes. So fabric goes to here and then a couple here. And then this is all, oh, this is jumbo fabric. So over here is all the big pieces that she has. And then this is all, what's it called?
Batting.
Batting. That puffy stuff that makes quilts quilt. But yeah, we freaking did it. What time is it? It's only 2:30. We freaking did it. What did we start at, like 9, 8 something?
Earlier,
8? Dang. I'm super stoked. I thought I was going to be here till like dinner time. We knocked it out. Alrighty guys, that is all I have for you this week. If you're new to the channel and enjoy organization content, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!